What's up people from the tube, welcome back to another Pancho Things. Today I'm going to be going over with you guys on what is in my lanyard. Let's get started. Alrighty, so for the people that are new to the channel, which have a couple of new subscribers, thank you so very much. Actually, I'm gonna do the pitching right now. If you haven't done so yet, like and subscribe and click the notification bell, as the name says, to be notified every time that I upload a new video. So let's go. Let's talk about my dog calls and what I've used and why I do this. First year that I did, this is gonna be my third season. Yeah, this is gonna be my third season dog hunting, and the first year, like everybody else, I had to do my research. I had to figure things out, and logically it's not cheap, so I had to slowly start buying and acquiring everything that you need for dog hunting. So my first call was the Eco Call. This was a bundle. It came with a DVD and a little booklet that taught you kind of like how to blow a dog call, which I had practiced a lot and I still suck at it. But this was my first call. I think at the time I paid like $20, and it was the call, the DVD, and the little booklet. So it was a nice call. So that was my first experience in learning how to blow dog calls as double reed. But the one thing that I noticed with this call immediately was that I couldn't project. I had no projection, so I was like, well, let's get into something else. And in that first season, I also bought Dog Commander Jase Pro series. And this guy is the opposite of that one. This one is super raspy, super loud. Logic is a different quality, and you can already tell. It sounds great. Now, the only issue that I have with this call, and I'm gonna put it out there, I'm not bashing on anybody, I'm just being honest. This call, regardless of the conditions, the reeds stick quite a bit. And I've put it apart and tried to do a couple of tricks here and there, but unfortunately it happens, it sticks. So I jumped also on a Primos honky tonk. Now, I'm not a good caller at all, either dog or geese or anything for that matter. I'm still learning and growing. I'm not a competition caller. But this guy actually does the job. Like when I normally hunt, there's a group of geese. They don't stay in a field that you can say like, well, you go scout it and then you go and take them. They're extremely erratic. But once in a while they will come over and you just give them a couple of calls and see if you can get him to do something and maybe put a couple of them down. But that's mainly why I have these now. I'm horrible at blowing dog calls. I'm even worse with this, so I'm not even gonna try because I'm gonna get completely destroyed on the internet with it. So we're not gonna even try that. Then for the second season, I bought the 6-in-1 the Dog Commander, and you can do quite different birds with this. So this one actually has helped me a lot because the area where I hunt, there's a lot of teal, pintails, widgeons. So having something that you can work quite a few different birds within the one call is extremely amazing. So that's also steady on my lanyard. Last year, I decided to try a different call. Now, every year, if you're new, every year I get a new call and I go over it and I try the whole season, and then at the end of the season I go over what my thinking process is and how I feel with the call. So last year it was the R&T calls, the D.C Mondo. Now, this call right here needs a lot of air. It's not an easy call to blow. It might not be the hardest, but it's not easy. Now, this call, compared to everything else that I have, is on the lower side of the spectrum. It's low end, it's not super raspy, but it has a lot of detail. So this one goes something like this. You can already hear it. It's fat, it's round, but it needs a lot of pressure. You need a lot of air pressure on this guy. But what I did last year was that I will alternate. So if I had birds like pintails are really well known for just like circle and circle, and they're not buying it yet. They don't know if they call it or not. So I will hit him on the farthest point. I will hit him with the Jase call because it's super loud, and I know it can cut through all the distance. And when I had him way closer, I will give him a feeding chuckle with this guy, maybe a couple of quacks, and it worked a couple of times, and it was kind of cool because you had both of those tones going back and forward. So I was talking to my girlfriend about it, and I mentioned JT calls, and I mentioned exclusively the Owmen single read. And I don't know, like I heard it in a couple of different review videos, and I was like, hey, you have that spank, you got that super loud raspiness, but you can be really subtle if you need to. So my girlfriend, for my birthday, got me an Owmen. So let's get to the Owmen. So this is the call. I haven't blown it yet, so we're gonna check it out. Wow, this is so cool. Look at the color on this thing. It's nice. So as I said, this is a single read, so I'm expecting having to put more air pressure into it to break it open, but let's see. I like it. Actually, I was expecting that you had to put, you know, in the description it says that it's a single read, but it doesn't, that it's an easy single read to blow. He wasn't kidding. He actually is not as tough to put the pressure as I can do with the Mondo here. Gotta put a lot of air on this guy. But yeah, so this is the Owmen from JT Calls. So what else do we got? I'm not gonna go through the process of elimination right now, but we'll see what stays, what goes, and how we're gonna work this out. Also have my finisher, just to make sure that I take care humanely of those cripples. And that's pretty much it. That's all I have on my lanyard. And this is pretty much what I'm gonna be rocking this season. Thank you so very much for watching. To the new subscribers, thank you so very much for subscribing. You guys have no idea how much does that help. And if you haven't done so yet and you like this video, like and subscribe, and as the name says, click the notification bell so it will notify you every time that I upload a new video. And I will see you in the next one. Pancho.